up, guys? Today what we're gonna do is we're gonna take out the brand new kayak. We're gonna take it up to a local lake that I grew up on, back where I grew up back home. So we'll put it in Watkins Mill. The weather today is supposed to be about 65, 67 degrees, except I can tell you right now when we get in the water temperature is gonna be hovering somewhere in the 40 to 45 degree mark. Put on it. So I bought a Garmin Striker 5. I want to get it on the water, kind of make sure that I've got most of the stuff underneath set up the way I want to. It is going to be a very raw kayak video test. If nothing else, honestly, this video is probably more for me than it is for anybody else. So we'll get up there, we'll get out on the water, and we'll start recording some stuff. So stick around, we'll see you later. Sorry about the wind. It's super windy out here today. March in Missouri. So we're gonna do this. Really the only thing I'm really worried about is in the rudder area. We're gonna see if that ends up being as bad as everybody says it is. So far everybody's got 10.5 says it is. So we'll find out if we have that same problem. And then we're gonna try out the new Garmin 5 Striker Clear View Fish Finder. So I grew up on this stuff. I fished this for a long time. I had a bass boat for about 5 or 6 years before I got rid of it, and this was my go-to lake. So I know what the bottom looks like. I know what some of the early areas, where the brush piles are at and stuff. So what I want to do is push this kayak across it and see what the fish finder tells us what it looks like now. Some of the newer technology we had last time. So we're gonna get this thing. Hopefully there's not water. So we'll see. All right, so here's what we learned for my 10.5. I had no problem standing up. In fact, I stood up a bunch of times. The rudder system, I didn't have a problem with. I took a little bit of water through the rudder, but honestly, it wasn't a lot, and it didn't really alarm me. And I think it sounds like Native's fixing that anyway. So we didn't have really good ideal conditions today. The wind, like I said, is gusting. I don't know if you could hear it before, but the wind is gusting anywhere from like 25 to 35 miles an hour. Against the wind, pedaling, I was still, according to my GPS, I was still making 3.5 plus moving against the wind. So I didn't feel bad about that. And the waves aren't horrible by any means, but against the wind, I did take some water over the bow, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't like tons, but that probably was some of the water that I had inside the boat though too. So landing gear worked out, fish finder worked out really good. I'll post something about that later, but really, like I said, this is a super raw video. It's really more for me as it is for anybody else, but if I'm learning this thing just as much as other guys are learning this thing. So anyways, hey, like and subscribe if you enjoyed watching. We'll see you later.